Well, this thing's all broken. So this time the focus is back yet again, but this time we're focusing on a different problem. Remember when I said that I had a leaky radiator? Well, now we have a radiator. I'm gonna take this thing out. And it looks like it's gonna be a little bit of work. Well, this thing's all broken. Let's just try not to break it anymore. So you're probably wondering what I'm doing, and you're probably wondering why I'm having such a hard time. Well, come here, I'll show you. No, come here. So this is a 2001 Ford Focus, and the radiator sits underneath this crossbar. And this is the condenser for the AC, but it's hidden, it's tucked completely back up into there. And I'm almost positive there's not enough room for it to come out here. So I've made a mess. And it was actually an easier way to do it than what I originally thought. Actually, it wasn't what I thought at all. But sometimes the manufacturer throws a wrench in your dryer and you got to throw all your ideas out the window. This one has a lower radiator mount that unbolts really easy and it slides out the bottom. So you have to lift the car a little bit. I'm lifting it the best that I can. And this is the bolt to the lower radiator mount. It has 2 bolts here and 2 bolts over there. And you unbolt this lower cross member and the radiator just drops out. It's kind of a pain, but it's also pretty easy. This is not big enough, but I have something that is. Well, initially, I tried to use my 1/4-inch drive impact driver, and it wasn't stout enough to break these bolts loose. But I have this 1/2-inch drive cordless impact driver that I actually got it from TikTok, believe it or not. And it actually has more power breaking things loose than it does installing them back. But it was able to break these bolts loose, no problem. And then I was able to drop it out. I just had to leave 1 bolt in it, and now it's out. There that is right there. Pretty lightweight too. Man, these high winds here in Texas are no joke. I actually had to strap the hood down because the wind was blowing it up. But I've got the new one in there, and it comes with all this molded on there, so you just have to slide it on the rest of your components, the old condenser and whatnot. Over here you can look, the transmission cooler goes in between those and it clips down in there. It's kind of a pain to get it in there, but once you get it in there, it's pretty easy. Then you got to prop it up with this and then put the lower radiator support in there, and don't forget your rubber grommets. Whew, I'm glad when this is over.